Hi guys, some years ago Nigel Farage said that if Brexit wasn't a success, he would leave the United Kingdom. A few months ago he admitted Brexit had failed, but he's still living near Sevenoaks, I believe. We've heard these types of threats before, and Lewis Goodall received another one, but this time it was if Labour were to win the next general election. The caller Adam claimed, perhaps rightly, that Starmer lacks charisma. However, he does believe that the Tories are pretty much guaranteed to win next year if that's when the election is held. And if it goes against the Conservatives, he's leaving the UK. Have a listen to this madness.
Labour seems to think that they will tax their way into oblivion and make this country great again. What they fail to understand is they doubled their vote in Scotland from a benchmark high of 1 MP to 2 MPs. Amazing. Let's get the Tupperware and have a fan celebration for that. Keir Starmer's never going to win. And if he does, by some miracle, Lewis, get over that line next year, I will leave the UK and turn out the light bulb when I do so. He's got about as much warm personality as a dead body in a morgue.
You don't think you might be overreacting a bit, do you, Adam?
I'm not overreacting, sir. I'm simply stating the view of the mass of the United Kingdom. And I'm telling you, Lewis, come the election next year, don't be fooled. Conservatives, in my view, will win, but if by some miracle Labour gets over the line, there will be a lot of people on the flames out of the UK, and I will be in the first one out of here, mate, because that's the end of the UK as we know it. Labour's got no policies apart from tax everything, everywhere, all at once.
If only it was true. Now, I think Adam is a little bit wrong when he talks about miracles. I think it's the other way around. It's more likely that it would be a miracle if the Conservatives hold on to their seats and the Conservatives remain in power. I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm just saying it's highly unlikely that they will remain in power. And to a certain extent, Adam is correct when he talks about Keir Starmer. He's no Tony Blair. He's no even Gordon Brown. He has zero charisma. But that's not important, because this is not an election about Keir Starmer. This isn't an election about the Labour Party. This is an election on whether people are happy with the Conservatives. Are they happy with the NHS under Conservative rule? Are they happy with crumbling schools, crumbling infrastructure? Are they happy with transport? Are they happy with the cost of living crisis? Do they think the Tories are doing enough? Are they happy with Brexit? Are they happy with any of these issues? If they're not, then it doesn't matter what Keir Starmer or the Labour Party say or do. If people are not happy with the party in power, they're going to vote against them. And in most constituencies, not all, there is the SNP, the Greens, Liberal Democrats, Independents, but generally the choice is between Labour and the Conservatives. And if people are not happy with the Tories, they're going to vote for the Labour Party. Like, you need to bring something to the table. Now, I love these calls because obviously this guy, Adam, is not going to leave the UK because Labour have come into power. This is a desperate attempt to convince some people. You know, who would it convince? I really don't understand these calls at the same time. I love them because they're so absurd, but they make no sense. Does anyone actually listening to this say, well, if Adam is going to leave, then I'm going to vote for the Conservatives to make sure that Adam stays in the country? I don't know Adam. I've never met him. I know nothing about him, but I'm going to vote for the Tories in order to keep Adam in the country. Okay. It makes no sense. Adam, I imagine if you were to call him back in a year and a half's time, he's probably still, in Britain, wherever he is. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.